Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have some Amiibo here to take a look at with you. These are all the Amiibo that were released today on March 18th. It's the most recent wave of Amiibo. As you can see, we have 3 from the Smash Brothers line and 3 from the Animal Crossing line. I can kind of barely fit them in frame just because with all the boxes they're quite large. So I'll take a look at these real quick. Roy, I should say real quick, was a GameStop exclusive, so I picked him up at GameStop. I had him pre-ordered. The rest I ordered on Amazon, and luckily I personally am not an inbox collector because they kind of tossed them all into a box with absolutely no packing material whatsoever, and the cards are a little messed up. Like I said, it doesn't personally bother me all that much because I always open everything anyway, but if you're an inbox collector, just be a little wary about that. I don't really know what you would do. You might have to call them up afterwards and maybe they can get you another one. But I was just surprised that there was absolutely no packing material in the box. They were all just tossed in there. And when I picked it up, I could tell because they were rattling around. Anyway, rant over. So first up here, you have Kapp'n. I love his facial expression. I just think that's absolutely hilarious. And of course, we'll take a closer look at each of these out of the packaging. Next up for Animal Crossing, we have Rover. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There we go. I like his design. I always like the Animal Crossing packaging. I think the background picture is really neat. Last up for the Animal Crossing, we have Timmy and Tommy. And they are Tom Nook's kids. Very cool. Let me move these around. Now I can adjust the camera a little better. So first up for the Smash line, we have Ryu, and he looks fantastic. I love the card art there, very nice. And then we have Famicom R.O.B, or R.O.B in Famicom colors, as it officially says on the box. But as you guys probably know, we did get a normal North American color R.O.B, which is mostly just silver. And he was part of the Retro 3-pack, which was exclusive to, and I believe still is exclusive to GameStop. But now the Famicom, which is the Japanese name for a Nintendo system, was kind of a tan and maroon color instead of just kind of gray and darker gray color we got over here. So R.O.B in Japan was released to match the colors of the Famicom, and this is what he came out. This is what he looked like in Japan when he came out, when our R.O.B came out over here. And then last but certainly not least is the GameStop exclusive Roy. Looks fantastic. I love the green background. The figure looks absolutely beautiful. Obviously, we'll take a closer look. So without further ado, I'm going to bust these all out of their plastic prisons, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so I'm going to do these in 2 sections. First up, I'm going to take a look at the Animal Crossing ones. So here we have Rover. And I think he looks pretty fantastic. I'm really not sure if this is supposed to be a guy or a girl. I don't know what gender this is. So I'm just going to say Rover. But I like the look of it. I like the design. I think the eyes are really cool. I like the Argyle on the sweater or sweatshirt there. It looks pretty neat. The little tail on the back. Kind of simplistic, but I like it a lot. I think it's neat there. Timmy and Tommy. Very cool. Very cute. Little baby raccoons. One is standing on a little package, which I think the detail in the package is very nicely done. You even have some tape you can see, which is pretty cool. And then they're wearing little aprons, and you can see the texture in the apron. I think that's really neat. So overall, very, very cool Amiibo. I definitely think this guy is my favorite out of the 3. Kapp'n just looks fantastic. Very bright, very colorful. I love his Hawaiian shirt and his little sunglasses. I love his expression, just the closed eyes with the mouth. And then he's got an awesome little turtle shell on the back. That's just really nice detail, excellent paint. He's got kind of a flat top, which is hilarious. I love the guy. I think he's fantastic looking. All 3 of these Amiibo, I think, look really good. But I think Kapp'n is definitely my favorite out of the 3. Alright, and here we have our 3 new Smash Brother Amiibo. I'm going to kind of push these guys to the back first, and we're going to take a look at Famicom R.O.B. Now, as you can see, it's the same mold, and just for fun, I've brought in, here's our normal R.O.B, just for a side-by-side comparison. As you can see, these are kind of the normal NES colors from here in North America, and these are the colors that it was called the Famicom in Japan, but this is the colors that their Nintendo system was in Japan, and this is kind of the colors that ours was here in North America, so it makes sense that they tailored it specifically to the market that they were in. But it's the exact same mold. As you can see, nothing's different. It's just a paint scheme. But I just think the colors on the Famicom R.O.B are excellent. I like our R.O.B, but I think these colors are also excellent. So I couldn't say no. If you zoom in here, it says Family Computer Robot, and that's Famicom. That's where Famicom comes from, Family Computer. I'm not sure, does it say Nintendo Entertainment System on ours? It just says R.O.B. I think if you get really close in there, yeah, it's too small for it to show up on camera. But I can tell you when I get it close, even close to my eyes, it's hard to read. I think it says Robotic Operating Buddy, which is why he's called R.O.B instead of just short for robot. But I think this guy's cool. I can understand if you already have the normal R.O.B, you might not care about this, but the colors are very cool. I like him a lot. He's even got a little power switch button there on the back. So very, very cool there. Moving up next, we're going to take a look at Ryu, or I guess technically Ryu. I'm not very good at pronunciation, but it's a really nice amiibo. The detail is great. I love the bandana kind of soaring in the action pose. You can even take a look, and he's got something written there on his gloves. It's obviously not English. I don't think it's really any language. It's kind of some weird symbols. But the detail in the face looks great. Just in general, he looks really good. He's definitely ready for a battle. You can see the waistband, his black belt there. Overall, just a really impressive amiibo, really nicely detailed. Makes for an excellent little representation of Ryu. And then I think the one that most people are excited for as far as the Smash Brothers line goes, you have Roy. I mean, this guy has an amazing amount of detail. You can see he's kind of holding his sword behind his back. He's got a really nice flowing cape, and there is a symbol here on the back of his cape, which I'll try to zoom in and get a look at. My camera's going to get a little crazy on me here. But yeah, it's a pretty neat little design there on the back. But just the amount of paint that's on this guy is just absolutely fantastic. He looks really, really good. And I'll just kind of let you guys drink it in better than I could possibly describe it. The gold and the blue just looks really, really nice. So if you're a fan of Fire Emblem at all, or just Smash Brothers, I highly recommend Roy. All three of these are great. I can understand how you could pass on the R.O.B if the Famicom colors aren't that impressive or, you know, that mandatory for you to have, but these two should definitely be in your collection. So that's it for all the Amiibo that came out today, March 18th. I hope you've enjoyed this quick look. I think all of them are great. I don't think any of them are worth skipping. Like I said, a case could be made for the Famicom Colors R.O.B, because if you already have normal R.O.B, I could see how you don't need both. But I still think it's a great figure. It's a beautiful paint job, and it looks fantastic. All the rest of these are great. I mean, some people are only collecting the Smash Brothers line, and some people are only doing Animal Crossing, or, you know, both, whatever you have. But I think they're all great figures. I recommend all of them if you're an Amiibo fan. They're all really nice. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Love to hear your opinions. Please like and share this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the most current wave of Amiibo, and thanks for watching.